Great, great. Oh, I want to go girls' room, not outside the girls' room. Stupid me.
お姉ちゃん。
Oh, something's happening.
なに？どうしたの？足が痛いの。足？
The soles of Setsuko's feet seemed to be bothering her quite a bit. As we stood there, I noticed she was fidgeting in place, trying not to stand on them.
そうだよね。幸子ちゃん、靴下だけだもんね。
She said nothing else, she just stared at my feet. She seemed to want my shoes now, but didn't want to say anything since I offered them earlier and she turned them down. So I just smiled and decided I offered them again.
私の上履き履く？いいの？うん。幸子ちゃん、また怪我しちゃうもんね。お姉ちゃんは？ゆかは、お姉ちゃんだから大丈夫だよ。
I wouldn't accept any objections. I just took off my shoes and handed them to Sachiko without any of the word. Cheerfully, she slipped them on over my socks. They were a little big on her, but I knew she'd feel better just having them.
ありがとう。嬉しい。じゃあ、行こっか。
Sachiko wasn't used to such big floppy shoes. She took one step and stumbled forward.
大丈夫？手繋いでてあげるよ。うん。ゆかお姉ちゃん大好き。幸子ちゃん、ここは何もなかったから引き返そう。そう。
Okay, something else is happening?
このまま進んでていいのかな。こっちがいい。
Sachiko was pointing down the hall towards the spot where the earthquake had dropped me.
こっち？こっちに何かあるの？わかんない。けどこっち。何の音だろう。あそこに入りたい。あそこ？でもあそこは鍵が。
The storeroom.
今開いた音がしたの。何かあるの？お願い。はい、そっか。じゃあそっちに行こうか。
Sachiko nodded firmly, then practically dragged me by the hand over to the door near my entry point in this underground maze.
なんかここ広いね。あっち。
Energetic as can be, Sachiko pulled me farther into the darkened room.
待って、幸子ちゃん。
Ah, she planned this already. I suddenly felt a sharp pain in the sole of my foot and looked down to see where I stepped in. The floor here was actually kind of a mess. It was bumpy and uneven, and there were all kinds of tiny, sharp-looking objects scattered everywhere. Not just old rusty nails, but bits of glass, loose wooden boards, and jagged edge and splinters all over them. Plenty else I couldn't even identify.
血が出ちゃった。かわいい。
Oh fuck.
幸子ちゃん？
We're fucked.
どうしたの、お姉ちゃん。
This is a bad ending.
あれ？そっちにいたの？何だったんだろう、今の声。
Okay. Futons. Stacked up folded up Japanese style futons.
これ何？これポラロイドカメラ？
Sachiko had found an old oversized instant camera lying around somewhere and was holding it triumphantly in her hands.
眩しい。びっくりした。持って行ってもいい？いいけど重いよ。大丈夫。嬉しいな。
What is she doing? I can't. Smiling from ear to ear, Sachiko carefully examined every inch of that camera. She was an innocent little girl with a brand new toy.
お姉ちゃん、幸子疲れちゃった。この布団使えたら一休みしようか。うん。
Carefully tiptoeing across the litter-strewn floor, nursing my sore and bloody foot the whole while. I snaked my way over to the futons. I didn't much like the idea of sleeping in the same room as a dead child, but I had to admit I was pretty exhausted too.
ちょっと湿っててカビ臭いけど、敷いたら横になれるよ。眠い。よし、じゃあ今敷くからね。
As soon as the futon was on the ground, as flat as it would go, Sachiko sprawled out onto it, and wasn't long before her eyes started drooping.
わー、よ、布団だ!
The heck. Just seeing this little innocent girl joyously stretching out to take a nap was enough to lift my spirits and renew my hope.
幸子ちゃんがいてくれてよかった。ありがとうお姉ちゃん。こちらこそだよ幸子ちゃん。だって今ここにあなたがいてくれなかったら。
She must have been tired. She was out like a light the second her head touched the bedding.
かわいいな、もう。床も寝よう。ずっと歩いてたし、目覚めたらお家だといいな。
Good. I woke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up, and her expression had gone white as a sheet.
お姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。何?
She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she attacked?
どうしたの? 落ち着いて話して。
Right there.
髪留めなくしちゃったの。
Oh God.
髪留め？起きたらなかったの。なんだ、そんなことか。そんなこと。あ、ごめんね。もっと怖いことかと。どこに落としたの？すぐ探せばあるよ、きっと。
The two of us searched every last inch of the room, me with a wounded foot, but we came up empty-handed.
幸子ちゃん、お姉ちゃんはどうすればいいかな？
The entire time we searched, Sachiko hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might help cheer her up.
髪が目に入って痛い。その髪飾りちょうだい。
Wait, what? She raised her right hand slowly and pointed to my headband.
これは、ごめんね。これはあげられないの。
As soon as I refused, Sachiko let out a faint, otherworldly groan. Shit. Oh fuck. The next moment her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now.
幸子ちゃんよこせよこせ
The look in her eyes alone sent chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm and was perfectly capable of inflicting. Give it the headband. Oh shit, got a choice. Okay. Okay, let's go with. I think we don't give it her. Sachiko was continuing to groan under her breath, fearing what she might be capable of. I desperately tried to console her.
幸子ちゃん、聞いて、幸子ちゃん。これはお母さんに買ってもらったばかりの大事なものなの。だから。お母さん。
Somehow or another, that seemed to quell her anger. Her facial expression snapped back into that of the gentle, kind girl I've been talking to all this time.
そうなの。だからあげられなくてごめんね。お母さんからの
She was oddly repetitive to this explanation. Or receptive. It's receptive, yeah, receptive to this explanation. And even seemed fascinated by it. Maybe I caused her to remember something about her own mother. She was a little girl after all, so her mum was probably really dear to her in life.
お母さん。お母さん。
She looked like she was on the verge of tears again. I was beginning to feel bad that I even broached the subject.
ごめんね。いいの。
She still seemed a bit sad, but she nodded and maybe she understood that I wouldn't give her a headband and maybe she was okay with it. Okay, where to go? Alright, you can do it now. What about the body pool then? Oh, something's happening.
幸子ちゃん、ねえ、幸子ちゃん。
She wasn't even looking at me anymore. I must have really upset her.
あのね、幸子ちゃん。カチューシャはあげられないけど、他のものならいいよ。他のもの？私にできることなんて少ないけど。他のもの。じゃあ、ここ。でも、ここは、もう、入りたくない。あ、幸子ちゃん。
Without a moment's hesitation, Sachiko just opened the door and walked right in. I didn't have an opportunity to stop her.
どうしよう。
It's not gonna be good. The first thing I noticed when I entered the room was Sachiko's form sprawled out on the ground at the foot of the body pool. She was twitching a bit and moaning again, but this time it sounded like more of a moan of pain than of anger.
幸子ちゃん、幸子ちゃん、大丈夫？幸子ちゃん。
Stepped over her and turned around, so as to put the decaying bodies behind my back and out of my sight, then started shaking her. I felt like I absolutely needed to snap her out of whatever this was before something terrible happened.
お姉ちゃん、よかった。気がつ。
I feel her tiny, cold hand under my abdomen, through the tiny cloth of my skirt. She was pushing me backwards with tremendous force.
触るな。
Okay. I lost my balance almost instantly and toppled over. It somehow felt like my fall occurred in slow motion. The walls and ceiling of the room grew more and more distant, but it happened gradually. And I felt the mercury liquid on my back and heard the splash. I was in the pool of bodies. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Because I've fallen backwards, it took me far too long to regain my bearings. I was submerged in that horrible, tainted water, close to drowning. I finally broke through the surface, dodging the many dislodged eyeballs that were still floating on. So floating like peas and chicken soup. Each one wrapped in dull red, bulging veins. I didn't even want to think about what was in all that water I swallowed. Oh god. Unfortunately, much of it was still on my tongue. My mouth was filled with tiny bits and pieces of other human beings. The taste was overpowering. Oh god. I was gagging and belching so hard, it felt like I was going to rechargerate all my internal organs. I tried to scream, but I could barely get any sound past the foul, lumpy stew in my mouth. It's fucked up, Sachiko. I was losing consciousness fast, and I remember silently praying, silently hoping that this was all a dream, just a dream. As the world faded all around me, I just kept focusing on that one last wish. Please, let me wake up in my bed. I had no other choice. I grabbed Sachiko's outstretched arm and marveled again at her strength as she effortlessly pulled me out of the water. My tired body from head to toe was covered in sticky, goopy chunks of unidentifiable human flesh from countless different people. What? Slowly, hesitantly, I raised my hand to my head to feel around and determine what this something might be. I wasn't looking forward to the answer. What I felt was a huge clump of matter stuck to my hair, and just touching it lightly caused some of it to stick to my hand as well. Oh, it's a massive ball of fingers and toes. Oh god. Severed digits were also sticky and slimy that they've gotten completely wrapped up in my hair like rollers. They weren't coming out so easily. Oh god. I must have passed out. When I came to, I was lying on the ground with Sachiko looking over me. She was on the verge of tears again. But wasn't that her voice I heard her giggling at me? If not, then whose was it? That had to be it. The sweet little girl couldn't possibly have been that twisted. I didn't care how filthy I was, as long as Sachiko was alright. That was all that mattered. Yes, she was my little sister now, after all. I had to take care of her. I had to look after her. Even though she's a little evil bitch.
遅いよ。
Fuck's sake.
待って、幸子ちゃん。どうしちゃったんだろう。足が重い。
Somehow Sachiko had wound up in the lead, and I was following her blindly, struggling to keep up with her blistering pace.
お姉ちゃん、汚い。もっと離れてよ。
Looks like Yuka's done. I looked down at my uniform. Sure enough, it was soaked through with the blood of those Paul's victims in the body pool and smelled really awful.
そうだよね。ごめんね。
I didn't recall saying that, or even trying to say that. It's like my mouth was moving on its own. Speaking someone else's thoughts.
お姉ちゃんってほんとのろまだよね。ほんとだね。
If this was how she was going to treat me, then why... excuse me. Then why was I being so nice to her? Why was I doing whatever she asked of me? Maybe because at the beginning when you first saw her, she's asked, would you do anything for me? Or would you do anything I asked you, or something like that? And she said yes. It wasn't bothering me, and yet it wasn't. I honestly didn't care anymore. I was content just to follow this abusive little girl to the ends of the earth. Yes. How long had I been walking, I wondered.
幸子ちゃん、まだ歩くの?
I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. She completely stopped answering any of my questions.
もういいや。
She came to a halt.
どうしたの、幸子ちゃん。
She turned up and looked at me with wide, innocent eyes.
幸子ね、欲しいものがあるの。
What was it going to be? Was it going to be this time? I honestly didn't want to know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway, and so did this.
幸子ちゃんになら何でもあげるよ。
I bet you she's gonna ask for her ID or the paper charm thing. It's all a plan just to take it from her.
じゃあ次はね。命をちょうだい。
Oh, guess not. I guess she's gonna kill her.
命?
Somehow, some part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time.
それはダメし
Oh shit, wait. It's gonna be like in the first game. Oh no. Well, what was it? There was that little girl that we saved that became Sachiko at the end after we stopped Sachiko. And like it was like she transformed into Sachiko. They need someone to transform after. Maybe the same thing's gonna happen, but this time it's gonna be Yuka. Shit, I bet it's not. I bet it is, but I hope it's not. Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words going out of my mouth. It just said whatever it wanted to say, regardless of how I felt.
私の命あげるの?
What the heck, man? She was laughing again. It was wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic.
どうして? 何でもくれるんだよね。お姉ちゃんだもん。ね?
Sachiko's smile almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. She had the face of an angel, but it was all just a mask.
怖い。やだよ。
I mustered all the strength I had, trying with whatever life was left in me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore, but I still clung to whatever I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her tell her she was wrong. Oh, sorry.
は? 冗談は やめてね。早くお兄ちゃんを探そう。お兄ちゃんならきっと何とかしてくれるからね。だからお兄ちゃんを。お兄ちゃん？そうだよ。私はお兄ちゃんみたいになれないけど。兄ちゃんお兄ちゃんってうるさいんだよ。
Fucking hell.
早くよこせ。殺してやる。殺して殺して殺して殺して首で殺してやる。早く死ねー。
Oh shit.
幸子ちゃん。
My body shook and and spanned. Was it spasmed? I think that's spasmed uncontrollably. I was being overtaken with it by an invisible force. It was compelling me to speak, to say what would be my very last words on this earth. A suicide note. When you get right down to it.
しょうがないな。いいよ。
Oh no.
あげる。
No, no.
私の命あげる。
Oh fuck. Is that a bad ending? I hope it is, because it was instantaneous. With one single blow, my skull was cracked wide open and blood spattered far and wide. Could feel blood trickling out from my nostrils and my right ear. My brain was jutting out from inside my head, fully exposed to the air, but I was still conscious. I could still feel everything. I saw a bright flash of light and realised she'd just taken my picture with that instant camera she'd been holding on to. Oh no.
綺麗な写真が撮れた。
I don't think this is a bad ending. I think this is real. Sachiko was a cute little girl before, but now her face was twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace as she looked down on me in contempt. Fuck.
そうだ。これお兄ちゃんに見せてあげよう。何でもくれるって言ったでしょ。もう私のお兄ちゃん。
Sachiko began petting my sticky, matted head with her coarse, I think, sticky hands in a mockery of my previous gentleness with her.
汚い顔。本当はこれを取り上げるのが目的だったんだよね。
Yeah, it was. My scrap of paper from the charm, it was.
お姉ちゃんとはまた遊びたいから、ファクトにはしないであげる。
ん？
また遊ぼうね、ゆかお姉ちゃん。
That was it. Oh my god. So that was real? She... So Yuka's dead. Oh my god, I thought it was a bad ending. It's not. Chapter 6 clear. But 7 Tooth chapter is now playable. I'm speechless. Let's see that again. Well, we're on the last chapter now. We just found out Yuka's dead. Oh god. She didn't die in the first one, did she? She didn't know. She survived. I'm sure. She did. Did she? Yeah, I'm sure she did. So, Yuka's dead. I'm guessing this is like the big showdown now. Because we haven't seen Satoshi yet in the school. We haven't seen him yet. We've seen outside, and that's it. With Miss Yu, and that's it. That's all we've seen of him. We haven't seen anything else. So I guess this is the big Satoshi chapter next. So I'm guessing from. So oh my god, I was like, that was the darkest episode yet. So I don't know what to say. Oh, it's just like I can't believe they just killed Yuka. I know, I mean, you know, Sachiko kills Yuka. It's gonna be fucked up. I can already tell what's gonna happen next. Like, she's gonna show him the picture. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna go crazy. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, it's been Phantom Shark. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. And I hope you guys join me for the next episode of Tooth. See you then. Yuka.